Well, hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then hello, my name is Lon, and I'm so glad you're here. And for everyone who's already been living life with Lon, thank you guys for returning for another video. So let's go ahead and see what we are doing today. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to get out in the garden before it got too hot today, so let me give you guys a quick little update. All right, here are the hostas. I just watered these. They're doing really well. The gladiolas. I'm thinking I'm gonna move some of these elephant ears out and put them into this bed. The rose bush, it bloomed about 4 yellow roses. They were so pretty, and of course I clipped those and took those inside. I had to move this guy down here because remember I was telling you guys when we were on the porch, oh, I put the canopy up. I had to move it down here because those ants started coming again. So I sprayed some neem oil in here to let these stay on the porch, but just ants were coming out of nowhere and living in my plants. But here's that creeping Jenny. It is doing so well. Went ahead and put these back out. I'll have to show you what this area looks like with the chair covers. Friend from work brought me this fern just like this and I am trying my hardest to bring it back, but I don't know that I will. It's very dry. There are some new little pieces in there. I think these are Kimberly ferns. These do really well for me, but the ferns like this, the angel hair, the plosoma, they just do not do well at all. So comment below if you know more about ferns. Dusty Miller's doing well, more violas. Since I've put the canopy back up, I'm going to try to, I definitely need to find a rug at some point. I need to pressure wash this, put the rug down, and then put the chair covers back on the chairs over there. And I was thinking about maybe putting another kind of chair seating area here, because on this side, I kept the table out there. It used to be within here, but then it looked a little congested, and then there was really nothing over there. Just gonna probably continue just to play around with that, but did find an umbrella for this, so whoever's sitting here could still have shade as well. Still need to get these in the ground. I started this hydrangea leaves. I saw this guy, he cut these, put them in water and rooted, and they, as you can see, several days later, still no roots, but we're not giving up just yet. So I brought this back up to cover that little spot where the holder is tied. Friend Mary, she had this on her back porch, and I said I need a piece, so she rooted me a piece, and it is doing wonderful. I remember growing up, my grandmother had this in the house, so it's kind of nostalgic for me. The creeping Jenny. Remember back several videos ago, I think I had 2 of these and I divided them. And this is why I say now you can't even tell that this was a divided piece. The other day, someone brought this to work for me. It's a tomato plant, of course, because everybody knows I love gardening, and we share with one another, so that was sweet. All right, so let's go out to the garden. All right, so here's the cilantro. It's probably about 1.5 inches tall. The peppers, these get to be pretty good sized plants, and this was not a good decision to put them here because of just they do not have enough spacing. So I'm gonna have to get these up and move them. I will probably move them along the flower, the board here. And then these are the marigolds that I planted. I don't know what type this is, but they are huge. It's about 1 foot of growth. The okra is doing great. I kind of thought about maybe splitting these up, but what will happen is the stronger plant will continue to grow. They'll kind of compete, and it makes them force the other ones to grow. And the ones that are smaller, then I'll probably pull those out. These are the lima beans. This is my first year growing these, so I'm really not sure what I'm looking for when these come up, but they are doing really well. And then my green beans, this whole section here is green beans, and this particular plant, for whatever reason, is doing really well. You can see that it has a lot of green beans on it. And then these little flowers that are coming will become green beans. Over here were the peas. I put in these little bamboo sticks. Still not feeling it, but just with life and the graduation season that we're in, I've just left it like this. I still got to do something to it. I need to come out, believe it or not, and weed eat this side. I just did this not too long ago. We've been getting a lot of rain, and so that rain has created a lot of extra growth here as well as here. But these are the peas. Tomatoes. At this point, when I sprinkled all the seeds in there, I just sprinkled them because tomatoes seeds never do well for me. But now I need to do something with these. So I think I'm gonna have to separate these out and put them more in a personable. Oh, look at this one. He's actually starting to look like a tomato. This is the grapevine. My husband pruned it back this year, and I think him pruning it gave us all of the fruit that's on here now. It is crazy. Like, I've never seen this many grapes on this vine. And it's so many of them. I can like just keep finding clusters of them. So right now the birds are not eating on them, but I want to make sure they don't. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is definitely go ahead and get the net sooner than later, because if I keep saying that, what'll happen is we'll come out and we'll have one thing of grapes. Strawberries, so these are June bearing, and my friend Marie gave me this one, and these two little pieces were on the ends, so I broke and put those down. But these are June bearing, and these are June bearing, so they should start producing fruit. I don't see anything yet, but they're definitely sending out their runners. And for all you container gardeners, I did this year. This is a first for me, and this is doing great. I try to turn it to rotate it to give it a little sun, but you can see in this container, I'm growing green beans. And I think green beans, personally, if you have a garden, comment below, let me know if you agree or disagree, or share what you feel is easiest. But these are the easiest thing to grow right here, is green beans. Up at the top, I put spinach, but as you can see, it's not doing well at all. Here's some lettuce. This is either zucchini or yellow squash. Here are the peas. Over here is cucumbers. I can tell by the flowering. This lettuce on this side is doing well. I'm not sure what's going on this side. Zucchini, squash, one or the other, I don't know. I just kind of put them down. Right here, these are cucumbers. And then this little spot, I just sprinkled I sprinkled seeds, and this has become lettuce and spinach. And as you can see, it's starting to actually look like spinach. So lettuce is doing really well right here. What I plan on doing is making some type of tarp barrier so it doesn't dry out too much, so it stays, nice and I won't say moisturized, so it doesn't dry out. And because this Georgia heat, I'm in zone 8B, it can become very hot. So that's the overview of the garden. Let me show you the collards that a few videos ago my aunt was here and she taught me how to find the seed pods for the collards. So now I am going to show you what they look like. And so here are the seed pods. And probably should go ahead and get this out because they look like they're busting up, but these are a lot bigger now. So I think what I'm going to do is take this and let's open this up and see, because let me get it off. These are a lot bigger and they actually feel very full. But this is more than enough right here. And of course, these are still producing. So yeah. Guys, that's it for today's video. I know this was probably short and I know you guys are probably tired of seeing the garden, but I want to show you guys a little bit of an update so you could see what was going on with the garden. The flowers are now in full bloom and everything is blooming. And oh, before I close this video out, I gotta show you the front yard. Hold on. Look how pretty. These are perennials, so they come back year after year. These are canna lilies. I have them in the yellow, and I have them in this pink color. For whatever reason, the yellow ones are hardier than the pink. I didn't get a picture of this. I may have to insert it, but this is a dianthesis. No, this was a starburst, stargazer lily or something of that name. And so the petals have already fallen off. Here's an amaryllis. Oh, I'm gonna have another one bloom. The purple heart is doing great. The only thing about this is this will take over your yard. So as you can see, it was a teeny tiny patch probably there, and it migrated over here. The mums. These are my mums from years ago during the fall. I'll put one on the porch, and once I'm done with it, I put it down in the grass. Oh, down the yard, and it's doing so great. This one looks like it has some petals on it too. It's gonna start it blooming. But yeah, that's the yard. Guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys got some inspiration, education, or motivation. And thank you guys for continuing to follow. And thank you all for the new subscribers. I hope that you are enjoying the channel. Yeah, thank you so much for watching and continuing to support my channel. And remember, if you're not living life with Lon, then you're missing out. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.